first game in Champions League because we have to qualify, and of course it's my first target.
It's such an amazing competition. Is it a competition that inspires you, and what is it about the Champions League that inspires players?
I think it's a top tournament in Europe now for between teams, between clubs, and everyone wants to be in Champions League, and of course everyone wants to be champion of Champions League.
Do you believe, and do you feel that the players at Arsenal believe that they can not only win the league but maybe win the Champions League next season?
We have been nearly last season. I don't see big problem. We can do it if we will show good performance, and we will be strong.
What would it mean, do you think, for Arsenal if they were to win the Champions League, not only on a personal level but as a club, because they have come close before?
Sorry?
What do you think it would mean to Arsenal to win the Champions League?
It means everything, because Arsenal did not get any trophy for 3 years, and Arsenal was champion of England but never been champions of Champions League, and one day Arsenal was in final but was beaten by Barcelona, and of course especially Arsene wants to get even this trophy.
On a personal note, Andrey, over the last half season that you've been at Arsenal, what's been your favourite moment and your favourite goal so far?
I can say my first goal for Arsenal, because always first goal is very important for each player, and that's why I call my first goal in Premier League.
The one against Blackburn.
Yes.
Many fans will remember that unforgettable night at Anfield. Just where does that rank in your career so far, that night?
Of course, now most of people recognize me as a boy who scored 4 goals. But now I have to prove it happens. It happened because I am strong player.
Do you feel you still have something to prove then when the season starts again?
Always a football player must prove he is top now.
And I want to ask you another question, just about after you've scored a goal, the celebration you go through. What's the thinking behind it?
Each goal is different. That's why your emotion is different as well. Sometimes it's laughing, sometimes it's difficult to celebrate because you are losing. It depends which situation.
At Arsenal, which player has impressed you the most, and why?
I think it's Cesc Fabregas. His vision is excellent. He plays the ball into perfect position for our players. He's fantastic.
We sometimes hear that footballers have superstitions. Do you have any superstitions?
Of course, yes, but I never say about.
You're superstitious about saying anything about it, are you?
Yeah.
Could you explain what you like most about football and what you dislike most about football?
I like scoring, I like winning, I like celebrate something, and I dislike training a lot, but I know I am professional, and of course I must do it.
Is this the worst time of the year for you then, pre-season?
Yes, yes.
I just want to clear one final question up. There were some comments related to you recently about you wanting to renegotiate your contract because of the tax laws in England. Can you clear that up? Have you ever wanted to renegotiate your contract, or do you plan to do that in the future?
I did not complain about tax. It's a newspaper writes a lot. Of course, if government of England will raise up, I think nobody will happy.
Including you?
Yeah.